will come true if your mind isn't glued to the fact that life is so blue.
Okay, I think it's recording. Does it say it's recording?
Kinda
Okay,
like
good.
recording
Hi,
in
folks.
progress.
It's Sandy.
Hey, Mirko. Hi.
And Mirko. So, I'm really, really thrilled about this. I briefly met Mirko in the back of a dressing room, and what I remember most about that day and that moment was Graham with his puppet, with one sock on, running back to show you guys the doll.
It was fun. We still had those puppets on one of the guitar cases.
Seriously?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's so sweet. Oh, that makes me so happy. Puppets? You like puppets? I can't believe that.
Yeah, we like it.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Here, let's get into it. How did you begin playing the piano?
I started because I had it at home because my dad is a musician, was working as a musician. So we had a piano at home, an upright piano. And since I was a kid, I always put my fingers on it just to, to play. And then I started playing by ear and recognizing melodies and accompaniments. So at a certain point, my parents asked me if I wanted to go to study because I was pretty good just by ear. And I said, yes. I was like 10, 11 years old. And
wow.
yeah.
So you started out just by hearing it and then you took lessons?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you play any other instruments?
Guitar.
Oh. Do you play Taylor too?
No, actually, I have a Taylor. Yeah, I have a big baby Taylor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
When did you start learning the guitar?
About 15. And you know why? Because I noticed that in bands, guitar players were always in the front and keyboard players were always in the back. And besides that, when you go to the beach, yeah, I grew up in a town by the water in Italy, in Tuscany. So, when we were going to the beach, I couldn't bring my piano. So if I want to play something, I had to learn play the guitar. So
Can you imagine bringing your piano to the beach?
yeah, that's not very practical, isn't it?
That would be cool. Wow, I'd pay to see that.
That would be super cool, but yeah.
What inspired you to pursue music professionally?
I guess maybe my dad. And also, I like music. I wanted to be like Elvis Presley.
Oh,
and
awesome.
and then I met the Beatles. I mean, I got to know their music,
Right.
and I was like shocked. I said, this is so beautiful.
Oh, wow. So the Beatles were a big influence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
gosh.
big Beatles fan.
So was there anybody that specifically inspired you to work on the piano or to work on the guitar?
No, specifically, no. Many bands, many artists, for some reason or another.
Share.
Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Hugh Lewis and the News, Earth, Wind and Fire, Level 42, some Italian artists that you might not know, Claudio Baglioni, Eros Ramazzotti, Sergio Caputo.
Okay, yeah, I don't know those last few.
Yeah.
That's still really cool. Oh, gosh. So were you always playing rock?
Yes and no. Yes, because that's what I like, but I went to the Conservatory of Music, and there I had to play classical music. So I have a degree in classical piano.
Interesting. Why did you have to play classical?
Because in Italy, when I went to study, that was the only way to get a degree in music. It was to study classical music. So yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, okay. All right. So I know nothing about this, so excuse my ignorance.
Hello.
How is it that you study classical music? Is it the actual structure of the way the songs are, or like how does that work?
Gives you, I guess, a broader spectrum of musical education in terms of theory technicality, it's a 10 years course for piano.
Oh my
So for
gosh.
10 years, you go in the nitty-gritty of every aspect of music. And then you can apply also to rock and pop and whatever else,
10 years?
I actually did in 12 because I did the 5th and the 8 years twice.
Wow, okay. I don't know how, I don't think I've been in school 10 years.
And,
Wow. Gee, if you were gonna study stuff on the guitar, how long would that take?
well, classical guitar is 10 years too, but
So is that like a basic, that's the
no,
basic criteria for...
no, only some instruments. So piano, harp, guitar. I think violin too is 10 years. Some other string instruments are 7 years. Yeah, it depends on what you play. I think brass and horns are 5 years.
Huh, I wonder why.
And there's different level of difficulty.
Gee, I really don't know much about this at all. Just pick up a guitar and play, but gee, I
Yeah,
never even, that is so wild. So
yeah,
10 years, wow.
yeah.
I couldn't do it for 10. I don't have the patience. Yeah.
Yeah, no, me neither. I hate it. I hated it. All my friends were going out playing, and I was there doing my scales and arpeggios.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I
it
don't know.
wasn't fun.
And then I lost it. But were your parents supportive of it when you went into it professionally?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There always been.
awesome. Um, so you said before that you've always been playing rock. So was
Yeah,
it Elvis that initially sparked that for you?
yeah, that and the Beatles. The whole world of being on a stage with lots of people.
Oh,
Actually,
so
I remember when I was a kid and I was afraid of, like, for example, going up a staircase in the dark. I would imagine being on a stage with thousands of people, and that would help me, you know, go through my fears.
so you were really into performance.
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell when I saw you on the piano. Seriously, you have such a stage presence just by that piano. Oh, I so
Well, I
now
enjoy every moment of when I'm on stage.
I can tell. I can tell too. I can tell too, Mirko.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
What was the first band that you joined?
Italian band. I started little Italian bands with friends, and then I transitioned into other bands, and then I went with this Italian singer-songwriter. His name was Stefano Zarfati. And with him, we toured Italy. We had a golden record. He did. I was playing with him, but yeah.
Oh, so wow. Wait, that's so cool. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, that was 1996, I think. And yeah, we were touring Italy with this guy. It was really good, very talented.
So, was that the first time that you went on tour?
Yeah, yeah.
And what did you think?
Yeah,
Was it
that's
exciting?
that's what I always wanted to do. So yeah, I was very happy and excited.
So you were living out your dream, man. You still are.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But even more when I moved here in the States. I came here in December 2008.
oh, okay. So who did you what was your first tour in the US?
It was with Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, oh, oh.
He's an
I've been
old singer.
waiting for you to say that. Tell us about him. What was that? What was that
Yeah,
like?
it was great because I got to tour the world with him, and I also met
Oh,
my wife. She was in the band. She was
oh
a
really?
backing singer. Yeah,
Oh, so your wife's a musician?
yeah, she's a singer.
Oh, I didn't.
She sings with Michael Bolton.
Oh, oh. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's how we met.
Um, So
Oh,
what
wow.
instruments did you play for what's his name?
Engelbert,
Yeah, yeah.
keyboards and piano and guitar too, acoustic guitar.
Oh, fun. So what was your favorite song to play with him?
Several. There
Oh,
was
tell.
one that was called "The Hungry Years," and it was a beautiful song written by Neil Sedaka. And every time we played it, I got goosebumps because it was beautiful song, beautiful lyrics, and Ingrid was great at singing it.
Oh wow. So what were the other people like in the band?
We were all friends.
Oh,
We were
that's
nice
great.
people. Yeah, yeah. We're still in touch with many of them.
Oh, awesome. Who else have you toured with?
Mainly with these guys. Yeah, Stefano Zarfati, Engelbert Humperdinck, Air Supply.
Air Supply? That's a great segue for my next question.
Hey,
So, here, she'll ask it. Okay, how did you get involved with Air Supply?
when I was living in Los Angeles, I met Aaron McLean, which is the
Oh,
MD for Air Supply. So we became friends, and I had to go back to Italy to fix my visa. So when I came back, I called him and I asked him if he knew of anybody looking for a keyboard player. And he said, yeah, actually, we might need a sub for our keyboard player because he cannot do some shows. So I started subbing for him, and then I stayed.
and then you took over.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh wow. So what's it like touring with Air Supply? Is there a different experience from tour to tour?
But the main thing is that they are the nicest people you can find. So that alone, it's such a great added bonus because we spend more time with each other than with our own families. So it's really nice to be with people that are not afraid of show you their appreciation or their love for you or their gratitude. So it's really, really nice.
That's so sweet. That's what you guys all seem like. So I'm glad that it's true.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Oh gosh. So how did you know what? No, I'll save this question for later. You know what AnaLynne's gonna ask? I'm gonna ask. Okay, so what is your favorite song to sing with Air Supply? Or play, that is. Sorry.
I don't know. There are many. I mean, each song has its reason for enjoyment.
Yeah, absolutely. Were you a fan before joining?
I didn't know them very much.
Oh, really?
Because in Italy, they weren't very famous.
Right.
So yeah, but when I came here and I started listening to their music, actually, I'll tell you this story. So we were driving back with my wife, actually, from a concert that she had with Engelbert Humperdinck. As soon as I got back in the States. And we were listening to the radio and we heard Air Supply. And we were listening to the song, say, this is such a great music, beautiful harmonies, nice strings, beautiful songs, beautiful lyrics. It would be great to play with a band like this. And then I thought, I think that my friend Aaron plays with Air Supply. And that's when I thought, maybe I should call him and see, what's up.
Wow, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Just listening to the. Hey, you know what? I should see what he's up to. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Now that you're with them and you know their music, do you have
Yeah.
a particularly favorite album?
There's some stuff that we don't play, like old songs, like Don't Be Afraid or uh, Mara Said, or other songs that we don't play during the show,
Right.
but they're so beautiful. So I
Oh,
just go, here and there to find these gems. And also, Graham keeps writing music every day. Every day he writes a song. So there's always some new song to work on. Now we're recording a new Air Supply album. So there are new songs that we're working on. It's really exciting.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the album. I loved the last what was the last song? Oh, you guys advertised it with my puppets. I should know this. Be tough.
Right.
Be
Be
tough.
tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so good. And the video is fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
in the album.
so talented. I agree. I agree. And I got to meet you. um, uh, so how did the idea for G and the Jolly Cucumbers come about?
All right, so we were in the pandemic, and we were bored out of our minds, being home, not being able to perform or play or do anything. So Graham had an offer to do a live stream show in Utah, and he asked me if I was interested in doing it. So yeah, definitely, let's do something, because we still didn't know when we were gonna be able to go back out on the road. So I said, okay, let's do it. So, but he didn't want drums or electric guitar. He wanted just to be acoustic guitar and voice, piano and bass, and then an orchestra, strings or a string quartet or an orchestra. So yeah, he started writing songs for this new band, and we went and recorded. First, we went to close to New York,
Yeah,
close
New York.
to New York, to record all the tracks, and then we went to Utah to record some other songs, and the orchestra, the strings. It was really exciting, and I got to do a few arrangements of the songs, strings arranged.
Oh, what's that like?
I loved it. Yeah, it's really cool.
So is there a difference in the way you play when you're in front of an audience versus when you're in the studio?
Oh yeah, yeah. In the studio, you know, you can record all the nuances, and don't worry about playing the piano with the strings. You can record the piano first, and then you had, in this case, we actually had a real orchestra, so real players. So it was really cool.
Are you more willing to take risks when you're recording in the studio?
I don't know. I don't know if it's about taking risks. It's more about getting into the zone. Did you watch the movie Soul? It's
No, I don't think I
he
have.
made a movie on Disney Plus. It's really cool. It's about this pianist, jazz pianist, that gets lost in the zone, and you should watch it because it's really, really nice.
Okay.
Basically, it says that in life we have to find our spark, what gives us, basically a reason to be here.
Yeah.
So you should watch it. It's really cool. So
Yeah. I really like that. Wow, that was really well put. I didn't put that well, but you said was really good.
and I don't even speak English very well. So
You're speaking it better than I am, right?
yeah, right.
Oh man. Okay. Alan, okay, so when you're not on the road, what are you doing?
Doing my yard. I live in
Oh, fun.
Florida, close to Orlando, and have a little bit of a big yard. So when I'm home, I cut the grass or fix anything that needs to be fixing, or do some arrangements for Graham songs, or yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have much time at home. So when I'm home, it's between 1 and 3 days a week, usually.
Oh, wow.
Except this week that we had the whole week home because Graham and Russell went to record in Canada.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, but otherwise I'm home between 1 and 3 days. So I try to spend time with my wife,
Right.
take care of business.
Oh gosh, that's wonderful. Where can people follow you, Mirko?
I guess Instagram, my website, Mirko Tessandori.
What's your Instagram name?
I think it's my same name, Mirko Tessandori.
Wait, are we Instagram friends?
I will have to check.
I have to check. I don't know why I don't know that.
And then yeah, Facebook.
Which is just essentially your name. So
Mirko Tessandori. There's only one Mirko Tessandori. It's a name complicated enough.
I love your name. It's so grand.
I don't know.
So everybody out there,
even for Italian standards, it's a hard last name.
is that right?
Tessandori, Tessandri.
Yeah, I did it wrong before.
No. It's
No, but
normal.
it's such a grand name, Mirko Tessandori. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's different. It's definitely different.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Okay, we have one last question for you.
Huh?
AnaLynne's gonna ask it.
Cool.
Mirko, can you provide us with your words of wisdom?
Oh, I think about it. I would say follow your dreams and persevere. And don't be afraid of throwing yourself out. Does it make sense, or I'm just translating it from Italian? Because sometimes I say things that don't make much sense.
No, I understand. I
You don't have to be afraid to risk.
putting yourself out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think yeah, we get it. We
Okay.
understand.
Okay, good. But yeah,
Oh,
don't be afraid to be stuck in a box and do what you know, what your family does, what your friends do, because you can be different and you can try something different.
oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna take your advice. I
Oh,
want to be a
good.
musician.
You're really doing great. You're not
Oh,
afraid.
I'm so sorry. You just kind of your volume just went out on me. I didn't hear what you
Oh,
just said.
sorry. I said that you're not afraid. You do so many things. You play songs, you play music, you have these friends.
You used the right word. You didn't say the P word.
I know, right?
Oh wow, you're one of the first people to know better. You know how she
I
is.
just figured it out like in a fraction of a second.
You're a smart man. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay.
It's okay.
Um,
It's okay.
well, Mirko, thank you so much for coming here and telling us
Welcome.
about your life.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. It was fun.
Beyond the clouds and the rain, a place where your sadness drains, where the sun peers over your sadness and your pain. There is no gravity, yet within this cavity you make your own truth. Your dreams will come true if your mind isn't glued to the fact that life is so blue. Your dreams cannot stay if you don't repay yourself for making it through. The path to making your dreams come true